experiences in general. How do you each recharge? When you find good ways to do that?
I've got fight songs.
Music.
Like I was literally like yesterday sitting, I'm like, let me see if I can add any more, songs that are empowering, like Roar by Katy Perry, like the song, Fight Song by Rachel.
It's called musical therapy.
Yeah, and that's really helped me. Like when I was going through my divorce, like I was like sort of like just broken down, like a totally different person. I had no self-esteem, anything. And I started listening to all those songs, and it helped me a lot. Because it's like I'm listening to them, I'm like, dude, that's like everything that I'm going through, that I'm trying to get past. And that's really helped me a lot.
Yeah, when I was really young, I coped with it very poorly. I resorted to drugs and alcohol and all that stuff, and that's just the worst. Yeah, that's the worst thing you could do is because you're not doing anything to fix it, and you're not fixing any problems. You're creating more problems and more reasons to feel bad about yourself. I don't know how I cope with it nowadays because it doesn't bother me as much as it used to.
It's kind of numbing.
Yeah, I just don't care as much. But when I do feel down because of something, because either a friend may have made a comment or just something is bothering me because of it, I usually just kind of go to my friends and my loved ones and I spend time with them because I just forget. Like I'm too busy to focus on what people have said to me. But I definitely agree with the musical therapy because the songs just get me pumped up and I just kind of forget.
Yeah, I'm pretty much the same with musical therapy. I either listen to Nujabes and it's relaxing music, or I blast Killswitch Engage.
Or binge watch something. You focus on a show or a movie and you just kind of forget about your own problems.
Yes, Darren.
And then there's my method. I just put in a very violent video game and murder the shit out of digital people.
Take all your anger out on a video game. That's actually really good. So those are actually really good ways to cope with the depression of bullying. Yeah, because depression is a serious thing. People think it's a joke and it's really not. So it's best to just find your outlet and to cope with that depression, over bullying. If you like to draw, it'll distract you.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's why
yeah.
I craft so much.
It's like that saying.
Putting everything into it really lifts me up.
Yeah, I can remember. It's like that saying, idle hands are the devil's playground.
Yeah.
So keep those hands busy. So yeah, that's actually very good. Musical therapy is good when you're coping with it, and drawing, reading, video games, especially video games. So this comes to our next point. Height. Height does not matter in cosplay.
Who you calling short?
Exactly.
No. I like the term vertically challenged.
Aww.
Fun size.
And fun size.
I'm tall by the Amazonian goddess.
Oh, and you can totally use your height to your advantage. You can totally say, hey, I'm like 4'5". I can cosplay as a hobbit or a dwarf. There you go. It's like, oh my god, I'm like 8 foot tall. Well, you got Darth Vader, you got Chewbacca, and you got Groot. Go for it. So that's the best thing is that in cosplay, we try to accept all each other. We should accept all each other, but there's always a bad apple in the bunch, So, if you wish to cosplay Bilbo Baggins, well, actually, you know what? That actually brings me to another point. If you are like 7 foot tall, but you want to cosplay as Bilbo Baggins, go for it. I mean, it'll look kind of funny. It's like, oh my god, he's so cute. He's like 7 foot tall and he's a hobbit. And that's no problem. You go for it. I mean, if you're like you want to be the Incredible Hulk, but you're like 4 foot nothing, you go be the Incredible Hulk. You go. Can you imagine a cute little Incredible Hulk just like, aw. That's the best thing. I mean, we all accept each other. That's the whole point. That's what we try to do. Height doesn't matter. So panelists, have you ever had experience with your height being an issue for a cosplay?
Actually,
Always.
today.
That one.
There was
Sorry, Ryan.
walking around today. There was a Luke Cage. I was in my Spider-Man today, and there was a Luke Cage in the hall. He came up to me and said, "You're supposed to be a lot taller in the comics."
Ooh, no.
I do.
Oh, good. So your response was you just ignored it and you walked
I
away.
waved.
Good. You could have punched him. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Please don't.
It's Luke Cage, it wouldn't do anything.
Special gun.
That's actually true. That's pretty good. Anybody else?
I haven't actually had any problems with my height in cosplay. I think maybe it's because I'm on the tall side and a lot of people don't really mind as much, but online a lot of people think I'm much shorter because I'm 5'9" and people go, oh,
shorter.
everyone's like, oh, are you gonna be like 5'3" with like a cute little voice? And I'm like, hey.
It's true though. Honestly, when I actually thought you were shorter in person, and I'm like, oh my god. Well, everyone's taller than me, but still, it's like, oh my god, I didn't know you were that tall.
Most people, it's because I'm fuller figured, so people are
Yeah,
like,
I
oh,
assume, you know.
cute, short, little, thick girl. And I'm like, hey, what's up? I'm Wonder Woman. I'm She-Hulk.
I think with me, it's I'm 5'2", so I'm pretty short. Is finding cosplays that fit me, certain things that fit me, and that's why I literally like it's taken me 2 years to get to this point because trying to find certain skirts that it's too long. I can't wear
Have
it.
you ever had someone bully you because of the accuracy, because you had to adjust it to your height?
Not so much with that. It's like I'm bullying myself because I can't wear that because I'm too short. You know, it's like that's like a lot of it that I've dealt with is me doing it to myself, and I've gotten I've gotten away from it, more and more. So it's just, it does stink being short.
Yeah, especially
Think
with
you can't do, but you still can do it.
Oh, especially with like spandex suits. It's like it fits everywhere else, but like the
It's like-
arms and then the legs, and you're like, oh shit.
I can't get them over my shoulders. I'll have it on, and
Oh,
it's like on my
no.
arms. It's like right here, and I'm like, all right, let's go to the comments. It's not zipped up all the way. Let's just go. Let's go.
Coffee boy, he's like big guy in a little jacket.
That's me. That's my spider.
Try finding anything costume related triple X tall.
Yeah.
You're not going.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you deal with it on both ends, the short end and the tall end.
I'm just making my way down there.
And actually, this point actually goes to my plus size panel and my beginning panel, from beginning cosplay panel. And we actually talk about like modifying things to our certain height or weight. And people will come up to you and bully you like, oh, the skirt's supposed to be shorter. Oh, I don't like your hat. It's too small. It needs to be bigger. Well, I'm sorry. I'm here to please myself, not you. It's why sometimes you have to make adjustments to your costume. And if other people don't like that and they bully it for you, then just tell them to screw off. It's like, okay, you pay for my next cosplay then I'll make it accurate,
Some people aren't so comfortable with being scantily clad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you have a character that wears a mini skirt and you're like, oh no, you can make it longer. It's not a crime. Go
I'd
for
like to
it.
do
Make
Harley Quinn
adjustments.
today, but I'm going to be covered from head to toe as Harley Quinn.
Yeah, I mean that's the best thing about Harley. She has many different versions. If it's too hot, wear the Suicide Squad version. If it's too cold, wear this. But it's still cold. It's kind of cold in here. I know. It was hot all day today. So actually, height comes to the next point, weight. Now, this one is so touchy. So, again, weight doesn't matter in cosplay, even if you're under or over. If you wish to cosplay a character whose body image doesn't match your own, do it regardless. Life is too short to restrict yourself. You're gonna miss out on so many opportunities because you thought, oh, I don't think I should do it. Okay, well you just missed that out. Life is so short. Just do it. So, many people who have a serious passion for a muscular character, such as Superman, will actually try to get in shape. And there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes we'll find a hero or a villain, and we're like, oh man, I love their muscles, but I'm so chubby. If you want it, work out and get it for you. If it's that important for you, sometimes our characters are our motivation to do better. But when you do that, when you do go on a diet and you do try to improve yourself, please do it safely. Your health is more important than cosplay. Like, come on, get real. You only got one body, one yourself, and that's important. Cosplay, come on. You don't need to sacrifice your eyes, your body, your health for cosplay. So, I know a lot of women and men have a problem with wearing spandex suits or tight cosplays. And you know what? It's okay to use a corset It's okay to use body slimmers. It's okay to use muscle shirts. It's not a problem, you know, and some people will judge you on it. Why are you wearing a muscle shirt? You got fake muscles. It's like, well,
Because nobody has the size of muscles like the Hulk.
Exactly. You know, all these characters, yeah,
Personal training costs an arm and a leg sometimes.
exactly. You know, 99.9% of almost every single cartoon character drawn are of unrealistic proportions. I mean, you could try and get there, but oh my god, it's like, oh my god, these Disney princesses are like this. I'm like, I could break you with a hug.
On the opposite of being larger and wearing like corsets, when you're thin, you can also like pad yourself as much as you want to look the way you do. You can give yourself the biggest butt with all the pillows, or the biggest boob, or the big like fake prosthetic boobs. That, like,
Oh yeah, do the bra trick. Wear like 10 different bras on top of each other, and that works. It gives you boobs.
or if you can't do
sure
that,
they can't
the
feel very
prosthetic
comfortable
ones that like.
Oh, I've seen
drag
those.
queens wear.
The foam, those are amazing.
You can contact
I love those.
awesome for bigger booties too.
Although I know, yeah,
If you
Like,
change
no,
that
I don't
something to
just
look
like-
more like a character.
That's what I do.
and it works.
Yeah.
You know, and it's okay. It's okay to modify your costume to have those proportions of that character. And you know, a lot of people will bully you for it. Oh, that's fake. I saw her yesterday and she had like size B cups, and I saw her today and she's freaking Jessica Rabbit and she's like a quadruple G. And it's like, dude, really? Like, come on
You're
now.
wearing contacts and wigs and you're mad that I'm wearing a corset, like it's not gonna make any difference.
Yeah.
I mean, corsets actually help me a lot with my back and my posture. And when I wear it for my costumes, I feel a lot more confident. I would not wear this costume without a corset. Hell no, my blubber would be everywhere. So no, like, no, okay, I'm gonna take my corsets today. But remember though, if you do wear corsets, please don't go to eBay and buy a $10 corset and tighten it. You will die.
I got
It's-
blisters from that.
It'll
Yeah,
break on you.
yes,
That's
they will.
bruised.
They will.
Yeah,
They
I have
will
blisters on my back.
break, and they could puncture you. It's that serious. Please invest into a steel bone corset. They're pricey, but it's worth the investment if you're going to use it. You know, I don't mean like once a year. I mean like use it. So, panelists, have you ever had any trouble due to your weight?
It's hard for me to fit into anything because I'm all skin and bones.
Yeah, that means under and overweight too. I'm not just talking about plus size. We can do under and overweight. Any questions so far?
The day you, me and Ryan both know, the day you realize you can shop in the boys section and actually fit.
Hey, you save money too if you're small. You save a little money. I can't tell you how many times they go into a retail store and like an extra large is like $50 more than a large. And I'm like, are you fucking serious? Like, it's just like an inch more of fabric. You know,
Bastard tax.
I know. It's like, so yeah, panelists, have you had any trouble?
I deal with it all the time. My arms are bigger than like the rest of me. My boobs can't fit in this shirt. So I like deal with it like all the time. Like sometimes I'll walk out of the store just crying. I'm like, Mom, what's wrong? I'm like, I didn't find anything I can wear. And it's like, it really sucks. But then it's like, so with my cosplay, I'm like, well, I really like what that person's wearing. It's really cool, but yeah, I'm not showing my arms in that thing, so like really just trying to find pieces, like when I got my bodice made, I'm like, I love that bodice, but I really cannot wear that by itself. And so I'm like,
Yeah, that's
okay,
what I
can
did with
put,
my
you know,
fawn.
just putting like pieces obviously that fit you, but still go with what you're doing and everything. But like I like deal with it like all the time. My arms are too big, my boobs are too big for this shirt, or yeah.
Yeah, one of my more popular characters had an open stomach, and I was like, no,
Kim?
no, Elizabeth from Seven Deadly
yeah.
Sins.
Oh, they merged. Oh yeah, but you love that. That was amazing.
Well, I custom made, like I got it custom made, and the skirt came to fit my waist and not my hips. So I'm like, I can't wear a skirt this big up here because there's nothing down there now. So I wore a high-waisted skirt, and I got a few comments online that are like, oh, Elizabeth's skinny and you're not, or whatever. And I was like, man, I was fabulous, whatever. But
She's a giant. She literally is a giant.
oh, no, that's Deanne. Deanne's the giant. Sam.
This is the one with like the hair covering.
Yeah, the covering her eye. but it's like, yeah, that was like I've been trying to postpone starting cosplays. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna get in shape for this one. I'm gonna get like nice and like skinnier and fit and all stuff. And then
And
I'm
that's
like,
okay.
that's never happening. I'm done postponing these cosplays to be skinnier. I'm gonna do it and work it now.
Body shapers are amazing. Go ahead, Darren.
I actually just wanted to, what you just said about how you were going to get in shape before doing those cosplays.
Yeah.
I've been holding off for years now on one particular cosplay that I've been wanting to do, but finally last month I finally started talking to the Mandalorian mercs. I know I looked at all of them. There are guys there that are bigger than me, and they're rocking armor.
Oh, yeah.
That
What
looks
were you
amazing.
thinking or working on?
I haven't even started working on it yet. I'm going to the armor party at the end of the month though. But,
Yeah, I want to do a
I'm gonna be-
Mandalorian too, but I don't know how the boobies would work.
There's literally there is boob armor for Mandalorian women.
There's girl Mandalorians.
Yeah, there are girl Mandalorians.
I- that's-
first too.
That's the problem. I've been trying to figure it out, and I'm like, I cannot make breast armor. It's hard.
Crystal, just they go on to the Mandalorian. I'll tell you after the.
Yeah. Sorry, we're friends. Any other questions so far? No? All right. Well, let's go to our next point. Now, this one I can't stress enough with people. It's accuracy. Oh man. So nothing in this world is perfect. Everything has a flaw, and our flaws are what makes us unique. So, same goes for cosplay. No cosplay is 100% accurate in any way, even if it's a replica. Yeah, okay, replicas are meant to be like the exact thing, but there's always a flaw somewhere in every single replica. It's never perfect. They'll say, oh, it's perfect. Nothing is perfect, nothing. And there'll always be a dent in the armor, there'll always be horrible sewing lines, it won't be 100% stable, it'll rip, the fabric isn't the right color, the cowls and the masks won't fit your head quite right, the symbols will be crooked, and that's okay. A lot of Deadpool cosplayers, I know they'll put a lot of blood on their costumes and tear it up. And I had a Deadpool cosplayer, he's a friend of mine, he spilt the whole bottle of fake blood onto his costume. And he goes, oh my god, I ruined it. And I'm like, what are you talking about? It's blood. It's everywhere. You added it to it, So sometimes mistakes can actually add to our costumes. So remember, sometimes we cannot make a cosplay as accurate as we want it to be due to funds. Now, a lot of cosplayers, we're students, we go to work, and we don't have a lot of money. And the money that we do have goes to gas, rent, food. It's difficult. And, and whatever we have left over, which isn't much, goes to cosplay, goes to our hobbies. And, a lot of people are like, oh, that armor's wrong. Well, are you going to pay for it next time? EVA was all I could afford. Oh, well, it needs to be like Sintra. Is it Sintra? Sintra? It needs to be Sintra. It needs to be Warbla. And I'm like, okay, well, you pay for it next time. Yeah? Yeah? Yeah,
I like how the people that don't cosplay try to tell me how to cosplay.
I know. You had a question, love?
Oh, no, I just had a statement.
Oh, go for it.
One of the things I love about cosplay was kind of changing the mindset from my outfit has to be perfect to, okay, this is version 1, this is version 2, this is version 3.
Oh, yeah.
Always improving on your techniques and other people, so it's pretty awesome.
No, that's actually true, because with this costume that I'm wearing, I have another version of the same costume, but it has the cowl. Now, the cowl was horribly printed and messed up, so I'm having it redone. So I'll do this version with the mask, and then without the mask. So you're right. It's like, oh, this is my version 1, which means I just forgot to add a few things. So here's my version 2, which is complete. You had a question, Darren?
No, like you said, I was stating it myself. There was actually, I was at a panel that they were on earlier, where somebody had said that the same thing about accuracy. Somebody literally was wearing, what was it, a vest? From the movie. The vest was actually part of the costume, actually is in the movie. And someone said, that's the wrong color.
If only you knew.
It's like, yeah, we don't don't have the corrections that the movie makers have. We don't have color
I've seen that
corrections.
before. You know, you can buy props from movies. They sell them all the time on auctions. And I've seen cosplayers use them, like Darren said. And I've seen people go, oh, that's horrible. That's not even like accurate to the movie. It's from the movie, dipshit. Like, come on. And you're like, oh, okay, well, I'll make it better next time, just to troll with them, you know. So, oh, yes.
Hi guys. I just kind of wanted to make a note on the accuracy thing.
Go for it.
That's kind of my thing. Like, there are gonna be always some people that are gonna always strive to be screen accurate.
Yeah.
I'm one of those.
That goes to our
people.
next point.
That goes for me. It's just, to me, I see it more as a challenge to try to get it absolutely exact. That goes for makeup. That goes for.
Oh yeah,
contacts,
yeah.
That goes for everything. I mean, not saying that there's like, you know, any kind of harbor on Buddhism kind of thing. It's just. That's just what I strive to. And you know, other people also strive to that. And it's kind of cool because I've seen it within like. On the bullying level, it's gone from like level A to like level Z.
Oh no, yeah, that was totally our next point when it comes to that. No, we were gonna bring that up. No.
Yeah.
And you know, like, there's nothing wrong too with wanting to be accurate.
It's super fun, and you know, it's cool to be like accurate. You know, it's just, you know, passion. You know, but there's always room for artistry and like, you know, collaborate. I've seen some like Steven Universe cosplays.
Those
Like,
are
you know.
amazing.
They throw stars in their hair like confetti and stuff. I'm like, dude, Steven doesn't have that. But like, oh my God, you're
adds to it.
expressing yourself as a person, and you're putting yourself out there as, you know, the cosplayer. Not only are you embodying the person, but you're also embodying the character. And I think that is something that.
No, that's true.
That,
No, that's true.
sorry.
Exactly.
I'm sorry. I just wanted.
No, apologize.
Yeah.
Actually, to that point, when it comes to the accuracy part, yeah, it's good. It's good if you want to strive to be accurate. If you want to try to get that right fabric, yeah, it'll look great. But when it comes to this, just because you like to be accurate, don't bully others. That, yeah. See, you understand?
Yeah, I totally. I mean, I
Oh,
love seeing
yeah.
other people's takes on other things. I mean, I get it. I was like, okay, you weren't able to get the cotton polyester spandex blend that I got, but you know
So
what? You
detailed.
found something that works for you, and you know what? I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna talk to you. How did you make it work for you? You know,
Yeah,
it's not about
exactly.
putting someone down. It's about putting them up so you can not only build yourself up as a person, but like, you know, expand yourself more because you just learned something else that you didn't even know.
Exactly. That's actually very good. You can actually, that's actually good. When I see a lot of Deadpool cosplayers and they're like super freaking accurate to the recent movie, I see a lot of other Deadpool cosplayers go up to the guy and they'll go, hey, how did you do that mask? And then usually the person who looks, you know, legit, who likes to be screen accurate, they can either be a hit or a miss. And they can either be like, yeah, let me help you, let me show you, let me give you some tutorials. I'll help you save money. Here, I'll help you. I'll show you like the Mandalorians, you know, like, hey, we'll help you save money. We'll help you be accurate if you want. We're not going to put you down. We understand if you can't get all the funds right away. We understand if you can't get Central, you can use foam, you know. But when the time comes and you want to be accurate, you come back to us and we'll help you.
Yes.
And that's exactly the point she's trying to make.
Thank you so much for like exhibiting like that. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and that's exactly the point that she's trying to make. You can learn so much. So, does anybody have any questions so far?
I was gonna.
Yes, love.
Who do you get bullied by more? By cosplayers or people that don't know what cosplay is?
Oh, that's very good. Panelists, want to answer?
Mostly non-cosplayers.
Mostly, yeah. People who cosplay usually understand. They usually understand like what it's like to go through making it. But I also kind of wanted to go back to her question.
Go right ahead.
Since we didn't go back to the panel, is that like when we talk about accuracy, it's like some questions are, how do you like determine what's accurate? Because there are certain characters who are very flat, like color, no details, and a lot of people like interpreting that as, oh, this is like a tactical belt. I'm going to use what people use to make tactical belts or whatever. It's hard to say accurate or not because just like it depends on what you're doing. Some people, like I was dressed as Kim Possible earlier and I did it very like flat, like this is Kim Possible, like blank colors. Mostly just because I was like lazy and didn't want to do it all. But like it's hard because it's like you're doing so, like, you can interpret it any way you want. You can make something super realistic by having like the exact fabrics you would think they would have, or the exact type of things that they would do, or you can just do it exactly how you see it. There's no real way to say what's accurate or not, especially because most characters have multiple versions of themselves.
Like Yondu, I see like Yondu from Guardians of the Galaxy. I saw the classic version of him in the comics, and he looks nothing like the Yondu in the movie. So yeah, not at all. There's like nothing.
He's got blue skin and the red fin. That's about where it stops.
That's about it.
But
So
his,
if you
his origins are different. Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
No
The
spoilers.
founding
Someone's
members.
seen it.
no, it's okay. We're not gonna discuss it. But we're just physically we're discussing. But yeah, so you'll see a person cosplaying from the Golden Age or the comic books, and they look completely different. Like Spider-Man looked different, Black Cat looked different, all those other characters, they look all different. And somebody will come up to you and go, "Oh, but it's not accurate." Actually, it is. If you read a comic book, I can't tell you how many times that irritates the crap out of me. You claim to be a fan of Spider-Man, yet you haven't read one comic book, at least one? Come on. I like to cosplay as Gwenpool, and everybody thinks she's Gwen Stacy, and I'm like, she's not Gwen Stacy. I'm like, please shut up. She's not Gwen Stacy. She even says it in the freaking comic book. So I hate that when I see cosplayers hashtag Gwen Stacy, and I'm like, oh my god, did you even read it, or are you just cosplaying it for attention? That's a whole different topic. I won't go into that. So, does anybody have any questions so far, or any comments or statements? Yes, sir.
Do you guys, when the bullying happens, it's
Uh-huh.
when you're in costume, obviously, but does that happen around conventions, or? And I'm trying to learn. I'm not trying to be a wise guy, but do you guys?
No.
Do you go into the laundromat dressed like this and run into problems there?
That's actually, that's actually very good. I know some people, they like to wear, our nerdy t-shirts and our dresses and stuff. And I've actually have people, they'll come up to me and go, "Oh, what are you supposed to be? Like, Halloween is until next year." And I'm like, "It's just a dress." Like, what the hell?
Well,
I'm just wearing a shirt. Like, okay, dude.
People here would be supportive of what you guys are doing.
Exactly. Our goal, the cosplay community is supposed to be loving and caring, and we're all supposed to support each other. Cosplay is not a competition. It's not supposed to be a competition. Some make it into a competition, and that's where all the drama is. Cosplay is family. Like, I know a lot of people in this room who I consider family, and if I wouldn't be here today without them, and that's what matters. I always try to pick people for my panels who I know have the experience that will do it. I don't pick the popular cosplayers. I don't pick people who I know will get a lot of full room. I'm not going to pick Yaya Han to come up here. I'm sorry. I'm going to pick people. I'm sorry. I'm not going to get. I pick people who I feel will help this panel out. I'm not going to brand it and say, "Hey, Jessica Newby is going to be at my panel. It's going to be a full room. There's going to be so many people there." No, I don't give a shit about that. I give a shit about what my panelists are going to come up here and say, because I know they have experience. I'm not saying Jessica Newby is not bullied. She is, but it's hard to explain. You know what I mean? It's hard to explain what I'm trying to say right now. It's a lot more easier when I get off the stage.
Some people have said she's turned into the bully that she's bullied from.
Real quick, I just
Yeah.
want to.
One more statement, and then we have to wrap it up.
Yeah, no, there have actually been people within certain groups, certain
Cliques.
specific groups of cosplayers, specifically for whatever reason, I don't know what, the Robins and the Spider-Man groups. I don't know what it is, but there are just some vindictive jerks.
So it's
inside
like
those groups. They'll just be like,
Oh yeah, there's a few bad apples in every group. I've seen a couple. Yeah.
That's kind of why we stuck with like the steampunk.
Yeah.
Because there's like really like
Freedom.
no negativity in the steampunk at all, because you've got literally all shapes and sizes wearing every single thing. And it's awesome. People are like the best.
Yeah.
We've really stuck with the steampunk. I mean, I've got a steampunk Sith Lord I'm working on.
Oh yeah, steampunk is so fun. There's so much to do.
The only bullying I've seen in the community is the people who think they own a character
Because I cosplay it a lot. I own that character. Bullshit! You don't own shit.
Cosplay, or it's their one true cosplay, so that they think that, oh, you're cosplaying this character, you can't cosplay that anymore. more because it's mine.
I'm the Joker. I can only cosplay Joker. I'm the best
I
Joker.
was Minnie Mouse. There can't be doubles here.
All right, one more. Oh, sorry, Alice. One more question, and we're gonna wrap it up. Ron had a question? Yeah.
Have you guys ever dealt with anybody that uses a bully that uses their own personal grief to tear other people down to their own level? And Crystal, I'm pretty sure you know who I'm talking about.
Repeat that one more time so I can understand before I say something bad.
Have any of you ever dealt with a bully that uses their own personal troubles and grief to try and tear other people down to their level?
That's actually what about 99.9% of bullies are. A bully's life is miserable. They've probably been through child abuse, everything. See, when you have a horrible past, everyone here has a horrible past. If you have a great past, oh my God, I hate you. You know, it's like, wow, you have a great past, you have a normal childhood, that's amazing. You know, it's like, whoa. But you know what? You have two choices when you are raised in a bad environment. You can either grow up, learn from it, accept it, and do better for yourself, or blame it on everybody else and go down the path of drugs and neglect and self-hate. You have two choices. Which one do you want? And a lot of people don't choose that I'm going to accept it and make a better life for myself. So that's a whole nother topic, which is another panel that I have planned and going to debut soon. It's called Mental Health with Cosplay. So, yeah, it's interesting. Oh, I know. So, we're going to wrap up this panel, because we're not going to be dicks like the other panel, who took forever to get off. So, I'm salty. So I hope you all, I'm salty. I hope you all have a great evening. Go with some Denny's, go have some food. It's already late, it's like, I don't know, it's already like 5.
Hold on, you gotta think, all of this, the cosplay, the bullying, it all really boils down to, who are you doing it for? That's really all it boils down to. If you're doing it for everybody else,
it'll be miserable.
then you shouldn't be doing it. You've gotta do it for you. So that's really like the main thing. Do it for you. Who cares what they think?
Again. So thank you guys. Crystal, what?
Selfie.
Hey, Ted! Why are you guys still here? No, we love you.
I'm pretty sure you can move chairs.